Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Nuruddin Sani is my name, a biology tutor under the umbrella of ED Extension Program powered by Exponential Computers. I'm here today to present Lesson 4 Biology, Class SS2, Tag Lesson 4, First Term, Week 4. The topic to be presented is Digestive System. Students pay attention and listen to the explanation. Once again, student, I'm reminding you I'm the author of Learner Motivated Approach Biology for senior secondary schools students, as well as author of Learner Motivated Approach Basic Science for Nigerian Junior Secondary School, Book 1, 2, 3. Our books are available for sale to facilitate effective learning of this key science subject, and the books will facilitate rapid mastery of the biological concept and theories, as well as basic science subject. It guarantees quick mastery and effective understanding of this key science subject to both teachers and students. You can get the books, you can get in touch with me via my email address or through my contact line. My email address remains anurfat2009@gmail.com, or you can get me through my contact line 081 07 62 79 49 quickly and get your own copy to help you enrich your knowledge of biology and basic science. Students, follow me for this presentation of digestive system. Definition. Digestive system is a group of organs consisting of the central gastrointestinal GI tract and its associated accessory organs that breaks down food into smaller compartments so that nutrients can be absorbed and assimilated, providing energy and sustaining the body. So, whenever we say system biologically, a group of organs make system. So, like now, if you look at digestive system, it's a system comprised of the mouth, which is an organ, the tongue, which is also another organ, the teeth are also organ, esophagus, that is the gullet, the five through which food passes from mouth to the stomach, also another organ. A small intestine, the stomach itself, are all organs that joins up together to form the digestive system, including the large intestine, which form part, which at the end of it, the anus is oriented, through which the undigestible part of the food materials eaten, which remain undigested, pass through it and squirt out of the body. So therefore, digestive system is a system comprised of series of organs that play a crucial role toward mechanical and chemical breaking down of food materials we eat into smaller water-soluble absorbable molecules with the help of digestive enzymes present in the gastrointestinal tract for easy absorption and assimilation by the cells of the body. So digestive system is just a group of organs that ensure mechanical and chemical breakdown of food materials we eat into smaller water-soluble absorbable molecules. So this system, as I said, it comprises of group of organs like mouth, teeth, tongue, esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, all provided together build up the digestive system, and their main function is to ensure physical and mechanical breaking down of the various solid food eaten into smaller water-soluble absorbable molecules. The GI tract is a long tube of varying diameter. That means the gastrointestinal tract is a long tube of varying diameter depending on the age, size of the organism. So it begins from the mouth and ends in the anus. The gland of the digestive system consists of the tongue, the salivary glands, liver, gallbladder, and the pancreas. Meaning of digestion. So digestion is the process in the alimentary canal. This means that the digestion process or the digestive system or the digestion process, that means the process by which the solid food we ate are broken down, it happens in the alimentary canal. In the alimentary canal, that is the gastrointestinal tract, by which food eaten is broken up physically by the action of the teeth, because the moment we administer the food into the mouth, we start masticating, chewing. In the process, we break, tear, cut the food into smaller and smaller pieces. And chemically, by the action of enzymes, we have series of enzymes at different regions of our alimentary canal or digestive system. In the mouth, we have an enzyme called ptyalin or salivary ptyalin that play a crucial role toward conversion of cooked starch to maltose. In the stomach, we have two enzymes, pepsin and renin, that ensure breaking down and digestion of proteins. And we have so many enzymes in the duodenum produced from the pancreas, like trypsin, lipase, and pancreatic amylase. We also have enzymes in the small intestine, which include maltase, lactase, sucrase, and erepsin. All together ensure chemical breaking down of specific food substances, which we'll learn about these enzymes later in these presentations. Process of digestion. Digestion is a form of catabolism that is often divided into two processes based on how food is broken down: chemical and mechanical digestion, or mechanical and chemical digestion. So we say digestion is a form of catabolism when we say catabolism is a form of metabolism that ensures breaking down of giant molecules into smaller molecules. So the term chemical digestion refers to the physical breaking down of larger pieces of food into smaller pieces, which can be consequently be assessed by the digestive enzymes. The term chemical digestion refers to the enzymatic breakdown of food into smaller molecules that the body can use. So coming back to the mechanical process simply has to deal with the physical breaking down of the food materials from the larger molecules into smaller pieces with the help of the teeth during chewing, mastication, and swallowing is part of the mechanical process of the digestion, as well as movement of food down to the alimentary canal, which we often refer to as peristalsis. The term chemical digestion refers to the process by which giant food molecules are broken down with the help of chemicals enzymes. Types of animal digestive system. The four basic types of digestive system in animals are monogastric, ambient, that means when we say monogastric, organisms or animals that have single chambered stomach are called monogastric animal. Ambient digestive system, that means the digestive system found in all birds. The ruminants are those animals that has four-chambered stomach, not single stomach, four-chambered stomach, and pseudo ruminants. Monogastric digestive system. A monogastric digestive animals has one simple stomach. The stomach secretes acid, resulting in the low pH of 1.5 to 2.5. The low pH destroys most of the bacteria and begins to break down the food materials. So monogastric organisms, they have hydrochloric acid in their stomach, and that hydrochloric acid ensure regulation of pH of the stomach to be range between 1.5 to 2.5. Such pH will ensure also breaking down of the food materials. The low pH destroy the bacteria and also begin the breakdown of the food materials. Animals with this type of digestive system are better adapted to eating highly vegetable foodstuffs that are high in energy and low in fiber. Examples include cereals, grains, and oil meals. Cereals, grains include corn, wheat, barley, and oats. Oil meals include soybean meal and cottonseed meal. Examples of animals with monogastric digestive system include cats, dogs, and humans. From the stomach here, they will move to the duodenum and come into the small intestine. So in the small intestine, first part of the small intestine is what we call duodenum. They will react with an enzyme called trypsin, which is secreted by the pancreas. This trypsin, when reacted with polypeptides, it will now break the polypeptides into peptides, which are smaller than the polypeptides. This polypeptide will now leave the duodenum and get down into the small intestine, where an enzyme trypsin will act on them, thereby breaking the peptides into final product called amino acid. This amino acid, they are the simplest form of protein that can be absorbed into the body tissues of an individual organism. Carbohydrate digestion. Glucose polymers are starch and glycogen. So amylase in the mouth will now break the giant starch or glycogen into maltose. This maltose, on arrival into the small intestine, it will now react with an enzyme called maltase, and this maltase will break the maltose into final product to glucose. Or if the polymer of glucose digests to disaccharide sugar as in sucrose, the sucrose in the small intestine will react with another enzymes, or another enzyme called sucrase will act on sucrose, which is a disaccharide sugar having two simple sugar, two monosaccharide sugar, and break it into final product glucose and fructose. And at the same time, if the glucose polymer is lactose, which is another disaccharide sugar. So sugars, disaccharide sugar are of three types. We have maltose, we have sucrose, we have lactose. And this disaccharide, while this starch and glycogen are polysaccharide sugar. So carbohydrate, they are of three types, three classes: polysaccharide, starch and glycogen; disaccharide, maltose, sucrose, and lactose; and then monosaccharide, which is glucose, fructose, and galactose. These glucose, fructose, and galactose are the simplest form of sugar that can be transported in our blood and enter into our tissue to give us energy and enable cellular respiration to take place. So therefore, when we eat starchy food substances, which is a giant polymers or giant polysaccharide, so in the mouth, starch will react with an enzyme called amylase, and then the amylase will break them into maltose. And then this same maltose will react with an enzyme called maltase, and then the maltase will break the maltose, which is disaccharide, into simple sugar unit, two glucose molecules. And if we have source of sucrose, we can have sucrose from either eating grains, or from taking sugarcane, or from taking other fruits that contain sugar sucrose. The sucrose, on arrival into the small intestine, it will react with an enzymes, or an enzyme called sucrase will act on it, thereby breaking it into glucose and fructose, because it was the glucose and fructose that join up together to form sucrose. That means two monosaccharide sugar joins together to form one disaccharide sugar. Lactose also react with lactase, an enzyme that will break it into glucose and galactose. So that is how carbohydrate digestion. Then fat and oil digestion. So these are giant, this is an example, this is a sample of giant lipids or fat and oil molecules. They undergoes digestion to be broken down into fatty acid molecules and glycerol molecules. So the main enzymes here that act on giant fat and oil molecules is called lipase, and this enzyme is secreted by the pancreas into the duodenum, where the action of the enzyme started and break down the fat and oil molecules into their final products, fatty acid and glycerol. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. This is digestion for you. Digest the content, read it thoroughly. If you have any question, you lodge your question. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.